Hola, senors and senoritas around the world. We got a Royal Rumble 2005 review to do. I'll try to make this one as short as possible, or as short as I can put it into words for, because I'm trying to get done with this Royal Rumble review series, and I'm going to try to wrap it up. So tomorrow I'll be doing 2004 and 2003, and then on Thursday 2002 and 2000, and that'll be it. So we've been going from 15 to 0, like a countdown: 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, which will be 2000. So yeah, I wanted to do more. I wanted to do other Royal Rumbles, but then I was just thinking, man, there's no time for me to watch all of these shows and then watch all of these matches and then review. Maybe next year in 2017 I'll go from 2000, or from 99, excuse me, all the way down until, I would say, what's the first one? Is it 88? 88 was the first Royal Rumble, correct? Yeah, I think it was 88. Yeah. 88 or 87. 87 or 88. Either one of those was the first Royal Rumble. So maybe I'll go to that next year, and I'll revisit that. And by the way, I'm not doing Royal Rumble 2001 and 2008 review because I've already done those reviews in separate videos in the past years. So yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and get done with this Royal Rumble 2005 review. Shawn Michaels versus Edge, and I gotta say, what a freaking opener! What a way to start off Royal Rumble 2005. You had Shawn Michaels, an established star who's just a well-known performer and is a former WWE champion and a World Heavyweight Champion as well. Back when they had the title split up. Shawn Michaels is just such a great in-ring performer. And then you got Edge, who's rising up, who just turned heel in 2004, or after SummerSlam 04, he just kind of, he turned heel. And he's kind of getting established, and he's getting more and more traction. And, man, a great way to put Edge over and give him a boost to WrestleMania is by beating Shawn Michaels in the opener. He didn't win clean, but heels aren't supposed to win clean. You don't need to have Edge spear Shawn Michaels and win Crystal 100% or 100% Crystal clean in the ring. It doesn't need to happen, but wow, what an opener. Back and forth action, false finishes, lots of good stuff between these two, and Edge won. A young talent goes over a well-established star, and Shawn Michaels, no complaints. Then we had Undertaker versus Heidenreich in a casket match. Not all casket matches are good. Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, as an example, Royal Rumble 1998 was a very good casket match for the WWF Championships. I mean, Shawn Michaels effed up his back, but it was a pretty good casket match. And then there's some that are not that good. Undertaker and Mark Henry, and then this match right here. Snitsky got involved with Heidenreich because they're two psychopaths. Heidenreich is doing that whole thing where he's in a straight jacket and he's saying nursery rhymes and trying to be creepy and trying to say he's more psychotic than the Undertaker, and he's not afraid, but he's afraid of caskets. Caskets. I hate caskets. That's a promo by Heidenreich. Don't think that I'm freaking insane and a psycho. That's Heidenreich's promo about caskets. I am not kidding. And Snitsky's like, yeah, we should be a tag team. Literally, guys, it's just like that. Watch Royal Rumble 2005 and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So, Snitsky tries to get involved, and then Kane is like, nah, not happening. Undertaker's my bro. Bye, Felicia. And then Undertaker, he wins the casket match. Not that great of a match. Just nothing really noteworthy. Just a brawling type of match between two big guys, Heidenreich and Undertaker. Undertaker wins. Whatever. Then we had a triple threat match for the WWE Championship. JBL, Kurt Angle, and The Big Show. JBL was doing this whole thing he was a survivor. He survived, all these different types of matches. He survived at Survivor Series in the Fatal 4-Way. Or he faced Booker T, I believe, at Survivor Series 04. He survived against The Undertaker at SummerSlam and No Mercy. And then he survived at Armageddon against Eddie Guerrero, Booker T, and Undertaker. And then here, he survived against Kurt Angle in The Big Show. It's actually not that bad of a triple threat match. It's kind of quick, and it's not that bad. It didn't go that long, which if it would have went too long, I would have probably said this match was boring, but it wasn't. Big Show took a table bump. Kurt Angle and JBL had some good interaction. Big Show came back in the ring, and it was just kind of back and forthy. JBL got put through the ringside barricade. The Basham brothers and Orlando Jordan came down because they were the cabinet at the time, with JBL and SmackDown. Mark Jindrak and Luther Reigns, not Roman Reigns, Luther Reigns, was Kurt Angle's protege, so they tried to take out the Big Show, and Big Show was occupied with them. Then Orlando Jordan has JBL, puts him right back in the ring. JBL clothesline from Hell on Kurt Angle, 1, 2, 3. JBL retains the championship and he survives again. And then we'd find out after all, they're all celebrating. They come back in Teddy Long's offense. We're gonna have a barbed wire steel cage match, player. That was Teddy Long's proclamation to JBL, and it's gonna be against the Big Show. So the man you did not pin, yada yada yada. And also Kurt Angle stole Nunzio's number, so poor Nunzio. So yeah. It was good booking from in there, and just having Teddy Long say there's gonna be a barbed wire steel cage match is always fun. Then we had the World Heavyweight Championship match was next. Triple H versus Randy Orton. It was pretty good. There was psychology of going after the knee, and that was heavily through this match. I mean, I think they were in the figure 4 lock for at least 3 minutes. I mean, I know the figure 4 lock, that's a patented submission hold, and it's very, it can take a toll on the body, you know what I mean, with Ric Flair when he did it. You can watch any of Ric Flair's older matches, and they're in there for a while, just like this match. This was going near the end of Triple H's reign of terror, so going up against the young talent Randy Orton, it was very interesting. Randy Orton got kicked out of Evolution in the summer of 2004, and they had a match going from, spanning almost until the end of 2004, going into 2005. And this match wasn't bad. It wasn't great. Wow, blow my mind. It wasn't at all. But in the end, Triple H went over Randy Orton, and he should have. But Randy Orton, it was just going over too long. You know what I mean? They were just having it span out way, way, way too long than it needed to be. Randy Orton went for the DDT, and then he had whiplash, and Triple H, and then Randy Orton was like, glazed eyes, for the next 5 to 10 minutes, and it's like, come on, just end this match already. They were just stalling. They were just stalling and keep going just to fill in time, and it wasn't good. In the end, the Earl Hebner took a bump in a Triple H match. That should be a cliche at this point. Anyway, Triple H wins, and he teased the sledgehammer, but he never really used the sledgehammer. Then he just pedigreed Randy Orton, and this match isn't that bad, like I said, but I mean, it went a little bit too long, and if it wasn't too long, then we're looking at a better match to me. Then we got to the 30-man Royal Rumble match. Oh, such a good Royal Rumble match. I've reviewed some of these Royal Rumble matches, and they've been good, but this Royal Rumble match is great. There's a lot of great Royal Rumble matches. 1992 Royal Rumble, Royal Rumble 2001, Royal Rumble 2002, and then there's Royal Rumble 2005. And Royal Rumble 2004 is very good as well. But Royal Rumble 2005 is a damn good Royal Rumble. Let me just tell you that right now. We started off with Benoit and Guerrero. Such a good first two, by the way. And then from there on, we had a couple more people like Simon Dean, we had Edge, we had Rey Mysterio, and star power for this Royal Rumble was key. Then, we had a couple other guys come in, and we had this big Raw and SmackDown, thing where we had, the superstars from Raw and SmackDown get split up, and there's this big clash. I love that spot, or I love that point in the match. There's a lot of different other cool aspects of this match. Edge had a hell of a run in this Royal Rumble match. He threw out 6 guys, and he was in the final 4 of the Royal Rumble. So Edge had a great run. Rey Mysterio was in the final 4, and other things that I remember at the top of my head. Oh, everybody threw out Muhammad Hassan because racism. And then after that, we had another really awesome thing. Gene Snitsky. This man clotheslined the hell out of Paul London. I almost said Paul Heyman for a second, but Paul London got killed. Mentally, physically, psychologically, anyway, Paul London got wrecked. The man got clotheslined from hell and back, and he took one hell of a bump. He did a backflip, and he landed on his stomach, man. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Then the man got stretchered out. What a spot. It was sick. It was completely just... Yeah, Batista was in there, and he was good, and they were really doing... I thought Batista leaving Evolution gradually was a very well done storyline. I'm gonna go get my number, and I'll be right back. Wow, just man, really good stuff, you know, between him and his interaction with, you know, Triple H, and over the course of the months, and you saw that in New Year's Revolution, and before that, and then coming into here, where, you know, Batista made his decision with the clipboards and stuff like that, and then he just went off on Flair, and, you know, Triple H on that Raw segment was great. John Cena had a good run in this Royal Rumble as well. Man, you think about it, the Final Four was John Cena, Batista, Edge, and Rey Mysterio. That's 4 guys that were young, that were hungry, and that were talented, and that were ready to be those next stars. Rey Mysterio, I mean, to be fair, let's be honest here. If Eddie Guerrero didn't pass away, Rey Mysterio never would have gotten the World Heavyweight Championship, and that's just the truth. Even Rey Mysterio is a great in-ring worker. Rey Mysterio is a great superstar, nonetheless, and I love Rey Mysterio to death. I'm just being honest, but Rey Mysterio, you establish Rey Mysterio by making him last so long in this Royal Rumble and have him to the Final Four eliminated by Edge. Edge beat Shawn Michaels before here, and, you know, then he had a huge run in this Royal Rumble, which was great. John Cena came in, and him and Batista in the end, that was not planned. Remember that this fight, or from what we know, where both men went out at the same time, that was not planned at all, and Vince McMahon was pissed. And I don't know what happened, but Vince McMahon tore not 1, but 2 of his quads. And he had to sit down in the Royal Rumble just looking around and saying, restart the match, and then he had to walk, and the man walked out with 2 quads. What a man. Vince McMahon is the real MVP, and he won this Royal Rumble match tonight because that was such a good spot. Threw down the coat, and then tore 1 quad, got in the ring, and tore another quad. How the hell do you do that? Vince, man, I don't. Vince is, oh, man, good for Vince McMahon. The man is a genetic freak. Yeah, screw you, Scott Steiner. Man, Scott Steiner's watching. He might come to my house and beat me up. I take that back, Scott Steiner. So yeah, Vince McMahon tore his quad. Another thing I wanted to add before I, left this review. Kurt Angle got eliminated by Shawn Michaels. Then he came back and then he wrecked Shawn Michaels and made him bleed, and then tore him and had him in the ankle lock over the steps, which would lead up to the WrestleMania 21 match. So yeah, I wanted to acknowledge that. But in the end, Batista would win the Royal Rumble. It's an amazing Royal Rumble match. This is one of the best Royal Rumble matches of all time, and you can quote me on that one. It's a very good Royal Rumble match. And as a first-time viewer, back when I was like 5 or 6 when this came out, this was one of my favorite pay-per-views, and it still stands up to this day. I was not wrong when I thought this Royal Rumble match was awesome, because sometimes in my brain, when I was 6 or 7, I thought that some things were amazing, and then I turned out and I watch them today as a 16-year-old person, and I'm like, no, it's not that good. But this one, this match, this Royal Rumble, this pay-per-view in general, is a very good show. Watch it. If you want to get hyped for the Royal Rumble 2016 show, watch it. Watch it. Thank you for watching. Comment down below what you oh my god. I freaking stuttered like hell there. Oh man, anybody want to give me a drink or something while, cuz I'm stuttering. Comment down below what you thought about this Royal Rumble. Like this video if you liked. I'm going to talk really slow so I don't really want to stumble at all anymore. Subscribe if you haven't already. I don't know if many people are going to watch these Royal Rumble reviews, but yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. If you're already subscribed, I appreciate that. Go watch my Royal Rumble 2006 review. This should already be coming after that, but, check them out. Check them out. Check all the Royal Rumble reviews out. Check out all my videos, and get pumped for tomorrow and the day after that, and the YWC Royal Rumble is coming on Saturday. See you later, guys. Deuces.